There we go. We're on the Hounds in Minehead. 2 fish in quarter of an hour. Hello. You know where I am. You can tell. So I've popped down to Minehead with my Uncle Phil. He's not asleep yet, but give it time. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I send him to sleep. I don't really know. But anyway, welcome back to the Bristol channel, everyone. Welcome back to Minehead. As you can see, there's quite a few people here. The guys right on the end have walked from low water out. The guy next to us is from Suffolk because he watches our videos. And the guy next to him watches our videos and he's come down as well. So as you can see, or I hope you can, the tide is still right out. Today, we've got a 12-metre tide and we're about an hour after low. As you can see, the sand is still showing, or if you can't, because of the angle, I'll show you in a minute. So what we're going to do, my Uncle Phil and I are going to fish 5 hours up and an hour and a half back. High water this evening is 8 o'clock, so it's absolutely perfect. Welcome to the beach. As you can see, the sea has just come off of the sand and just touching the bottom of the rocks. So we are about 2 hours after low. Everyone else is fishing. I've not cast in yet. I normally like to fish about 3 hours up, 3.5 hours up. I don't really waste bait at the bottom of the tide. You can do, and I know people do catch quite a lot of fish. Look, if you've got a bait in the water, you've got a chance. But I like to just wait 3.5, maybe 3 hours before, fish 3 up and 2 hours back. I've got my rod set up, which I'll show you in a minute. I've got some rigs, I'll show you them. We have a 12-metre tide. Spring tide tonight, full moon. My wife's into crystals. Why wouldn't she be? She's a nutter. No. So what she does tonight is she puts them all in the garden and charges them up from the moon. You know, some people say what I do is quite strange. Each to their own. But yeah, it works for her. All the crystals get charged up and then they come back in our house. And then I don't know. I just thought I'd just tell you that bit of information. Anyway, back to the fishing. In reality, some would say. Got the twins out today. Competition Nagas, Tronics Pro, 2 off. Fathom 15. Old Star. Magged. £22 main line. £80 shock leader. And I'm stuck in the bottom. Not even got a rig on. As you know by now, they got ratchets on. When we're fishing for Smooth-Hounds, you need your ratchets on. If you're using fixed balls and you're worried, just, you know, on top, the drag, just loosen it off. Don't forget to do it up before you cast. A few years ago I was using fixed balls and I was fishing Chesil Beach and I caught this lovely cod and it's quite rough, so you have to sort of, you know, you've seen me do it before, you surf the fish in. So I was using my drag because if I didn't, the wave would pull the fish back, either pull the fish off, I'm so childish, either pull the fish off of the hook or snap my line. So what you do, you use a drag on top, let it take the pressure, tighten it up. I caught the fish, I unclipped the rig, put a new rig on, cast with a 7/8 grip lead with the drag on top, loose. Of course, when I put the pressure on, the drag slipped and it cut through my finger stall and cut through my finger and broke my finger on the knot. And I'm not sure if you know this, but all your nerve endings are at the end of your fingers, naturally, because it's the end of your body, and your toes. So if you break a finger or a toe, it hurts. And I had about a 45-minute walk from Chesil with all my kit with a broken finger. Yeah, it wasn't the best. So yeah, when you're fishing for smooth-hounds and bass, and just get in the habit really of having your drag set, especially when you're fishing in the Bristol Channel, the second rise and fall of tide in the whole world. Sometimes you can get weed come through or a big ray and they just rip off and they pull your rod in. Make sure you have a ratchet set if you have multipliers, or the drag loose on top, just so you can pull it, not so it's free running on your fixed spools. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty nippy. Maybe where it's, you know, I've just come from 40 degrees. It's probably 20 degrees. It's quite nice, but that wind's quite cold. Right, bait wise, Peter crab. They are alive. I've just got them on an ice block. Ragworm, so the people that are new to fishing, all you girls and boys, these are the ones that bite. Well, they don't bite, they pinch. But everyone says, oh, they're the ones that bite. Black lug, frozen. Squid, right bait. Beautiful. Right, let's do some baiting up. After all, it's a fishing video. It's been more like, this is my life. But we know each other. You're my friend. I just need to talk to you sometimes. Get a bit off my chest. And I have. Right, first cast, I'm gonna put some ragworm out there. Smooth-Hounds like rag. Dogfish like rag. Fawnies like rag, but you don't really get many fawnies down here. Told you that before, haven't I? The channel's pretty much full of them, and down here, you don't really get them. Sorry, I'm concentrating. Oh, bass like them as well. Got some old shorts and then some painting before I went on holiday. Now that has got to be the worst thing on the planet. I like start it with the cutting in, and it's just one of them things in life where I just want to get to the end. Do you know what I mean? Oh, fair play if you're a painter. I don't mean an artist, I mean, you know, you work on a building site painting every day. You, my friend, deserve a medal. Right, I'm gonna get this one in the water. Just straight ragworm. I'll pop that down a bit and we'll have a go. I'm not expecting too much, but we've got a chance. As long as we've got a bait in the water, we've got a chance. Looking good. And the worms. Oh. So as you can see, I've got a steep bank behind me. You don't really need to bang it. Just gonna flick it back, lay it back, as we say in the casting world. Well, I don't, people do. Nice and simple. Move a few stones, so it's nice and... Nothing fancy, just a little flick. I've not actually had a cast on this reel. There you go. There you go. Simple stuff. That wasn't too bad. Let's get it in a rest. get the ratchet on, like so, and drink some water. So that's the only lecture I've got now. Water and air. There we go. Let's get it out there. It's not very straight. Just the same again, a little gentle lob, but obviously I'll put it more straight. What's going on with this? My eyes aren't very straight. What's going on? Little gentle lob again. A bit later on off the top, probably do some power casting, but just want to bait in the water. So the tide, when it's flooding, it's coming from left to right, so that's why I'm casting out that way. And when it's going out naturally, it's coming from right to left. So as you know, I like to get it out on the tide. As long as we've got tide, we've got a chance. And there we are, we're fishing. That's my Uncle Phil, over there. So if he gets into the fish, we should be able to see it. The wind's coming from left to right with the tide. It's not too bad. It's just a little bit uncomfortable. But summer of 23 has been one really that I would remember for being pretty much the worst in my life. For wind and rain. So we're pretty used to it. Hopefully September is quite nice. It'd be nice to get out when it's nice and relaxed and sunshine and catch a few fish. A nice frosty morning, get out on Chesil Beach. But we can only hope. Well, that's everything out of the way really. All we need now is a few fish. So I'll stop talking. We've done enough of that. If I get any bites, you'll be the first to know, and I'll bring you straight back and get you into the action. This is Minehead. This is Somerset. Wish me luck, everyone. So I left that one out there 20 minutes. As you can see, I'm pretty much stripped on the rag, which is quite a good sign, really. As I've probably told you, well, I know I have, I don't like it when the baits are coming in untouched. I like to be able to fish like I've still got bait there. At least you know there's something out there feeding. Yeah, I don't want it stripped like recently on Chesil where you cast out and 10 minutes later you've just got bare hooks. If we're getting a little bit of stripped action, you know. If there's prawns or little crabs, something's got to be eating that, yeah? That's what I like to think. These are lovely worms from Steve. But watch it. And there you go. It's a simple little lob again. Ah, no, it just cracked off. Oh, that doesn't really normally happen. Damn it. I knocked my mags off. Someone's going to find that at low water. It's not a problem. We're right at the top of the wall now. It's been pretty quiet, but I'm not worried yet. The best of the fishing here for me is about an hour up to 2 hours back. So we've got a chance. Yeah, I've kept the baits going in. I've got a peeler crab now on the left one, so I've got plenty of depth. So there's definitely a chance of a smooth-hound. And I'm going to stick with big squid baits and rag baits on the right-hand side. But look, I'll keep fishing. I'll keep trying. You know this by now. And if I get any bites, you will be the first person or people to know. And hopefully I can get us into the action. It's beautiful though. What more can you ask for? Maybe some fish. So you probably can't tell if you've not been here before, but the bank is super steep. Look at that, peeler crab and rag. So what you need to do is try and design a cast where you don't need to lay it back or drop the tip. I'll see if I can show you. So sometimes when you're fishing, you've not really got the room to get a lot of swinging. What I like to do is use side to side technique and get it out there. Better not mess it up now. Like that, get my swing. See how much compression I got in that little swing. I go out with some people that cast on a field 300 yards, put them somewhere like this, they're absolutely screwed. So it's quite good to design a cast to fish all venues. So my right hand rod has a bite. I don't think it's a hound. It looks more like a bass bite. That's on peeler crab. Come on, son. Yeah. He's a runner. Doesn't look like a hound. Could be a bass. Oh, missed it. Bastard. Let's put it back down, he'll be back. Oh. Might be a schoolie. Definite bite though. Oh man, I missed it. It's alright. It's a good sign. Oh, he's back. Maybe I didn't miss it. No, he's slacking me off. There he is. He's back. I might have it. It might be a little eel or something. I might have hooked it. There's a fish there. Fish on. Oh, it's a nice fish. Well, it may be a hound. Well, it's got to be either a small hound or a bass. Got the leader. That's a hound. It's a smooth-hound. Woohoo! Oh, calm down, baby. And there you go, everyone. There is a Bristol channel, well, a smooth-hound from Minehead. We'll get this little chap back. We're out fishing and we're catching fish. What more can we ask for? Thanks, Mr. Hound. Thanks, mate. Have a nice evening. Oh, there you go. So it's quite nice to catch a fish, then. Not only for you guys, for the full car pack. All the kids are loving it. But yeah. Oh, it makes it all worthwhile, hey? You get a fish. It's a nice little smooth-hound on the crab. So my method is working. Wait till now, put a crab out, get a fish first cast on crab. Nice. We're doing nice. Let's get out of there. But this bank is so steep. I'm casting up here, but I'm fine. And we're on the fish. Got to scream and run. She's a runner. She's running off down tide. It's a definite fish on here, everyone. Just drop me slack, catch up with it. And there we go. We're in again. It's got to be a hound, this one. Catch up with it. Yeah. Quite a better one. I got a drag set for this one. She's a bit moody. There we go. We're on the fish, everyone. We've got quite a big audience, so I can't mess this up. And I don't mean just you at home. There's more people eating chips in Minehead than I've ever seen. But we're into the fish, and I suspect it's another Smooth-Hound. I just bailed this one out. You can see this one kiting round. Got leader. This feels a better fish, everyone. Better fish, bit more weight here. Not seen it yet. Oh, that's a better hound. Oh, that's a better hound, yeah. Ooh. I feel like I'm taking a lesson today. Oh, I'm fishing. There's lots of people watching. So. This fish is a nice fish. It's not a double, but it's a bit bigger. Well, definitely bigger than the last one. It's just not really had enough for some reason. Come on. Oh, oh, come on. And there we go. We're on the hounds in Minehead. 2 fish in quarter of an hour. Wow, it's gone crazy. As I said though, I'm not wrong, am I? Not just a beardy face, but that's the bait that's doing the damage. A nice king rag with half a pina crab. Hang sweets. You in? Uncle Phil's in. Beauty, let's go. Well, it's been about an hour after high. It's gone a little bit quiet. I had 2 hounds. Phil had the little taupe, and then he missed one. Had a classic hound bite, just pulled right down, slacked off. It's gone a bit quiet. That was about an hour and a half ago. Yeah. Just put out 2 lovely baits. What I'm going to do, we're probably about 40 minutes before dark. Probably fish these 2 baits out. I'll bring you back if we don't get any action. Do a little outro and get off. We've caught a few fish and I've had fun. Well, as you can see everyone, it's starting to get dark. The summer of 23 has been the worst ever for sunshine for me, and now it's getting dark. It's not even 9 o'clock. So winter is definitely here. Look, I've been out fishing. This has been Minehead. You have been watching me catch fish exactly when I said I would. So thanks again for watching me, and I look forward to seeing you somewhere else soon. Good night, everyone.